How has this conference been for you?
It's been amazing. It's exactly the target audience for us. We are a company that does real-time streaming of data. So if you are building any kind of front-end application, whether it's any kind of HTML5 app, right, or any kind of HTML app, or for that matter, a native app on a phone, PubNub is a way to get people to publish data and then get that to subscribers. Could be hundreds of thousands of browsers or devices in under 100 milliseconds or less.
So how do you do that? I mean, can you talk a little bit about your architecture, what you guys are delivering?
Sure. As a matter of fact, at 4:30 today, we're giving a whole talk on our architecture stack. So our CTO, Stephen Blum, is doing that. Very briefly, the challenge of doing this, getting data to lots of devices, means you have to keep socket connections open to every single device you want to publish data to. And how you do that really differs depending on the kind of device you're using, right? We take care of all of that, and it's kind of transparent to you. You know, everything from WebSockets to open native socket connections on phones to long polling. It really is kind of invisible from the application developer's perspective. Our servers are highly tuned, kernel modification, all written in C. We're all about keeping lots and lots and lots of sockets open per device. And so all that stuff, all that gobbledygook, all that technology is hidden to the developer. All they have to know is download a client, pick a channel, any channel they want, publish to channel A small piece of data, and that data will get reproduced to everyone who's subscribing on that channel. So massively multiplayer games use it. Fan-out applications, like as a matter of fact, next week the official UEFA apps for Euro Cup 2012 are all being powered by PubNub. And so everyone who's using their app, using the UEFA Euro Cup app while they're watching the game, will see updates happening within a few milliseconds of them happening on the field. They'll see updates on their phone. That's all being streamed through PubNub.
Interesting. So, question, how did PubNub come about, the name?
We have an investor actually who invested solely because he likes to drink and he thinks pub was a great name. But it's not that exciting actually. I mean, we're a publish subscribe system, and so PubNub rhymes with pub sub, and it was just a good brand to go after. We also have a hit song. We're probably the only infrastructure company with a hit song. If you go to our website, we've had tens of thousands, if not maybe 100,000 views now of our song. There are people remixing it into a blues version, a dubstep remix. So we've kind of created an interesting sort of quirky brand around PubNub as well.
Excellent. So where do you see PubNub going in the future?
This is just barely touching the surface of where things are going. The internet connects everyone in the world in a quarter of a second or less. In fact, I think it's on my shirt, right? And so there's so few applications out there that take advantage of that fact. Almost everything we do is asynchronous. Even Zynga and a lot of these multiplayer games are sort of single-player games, right? Where you come back later and interact with people. And the reason for that is that all those massively multi-user infrastructures, whether it's been World of Warcraft or Skype or WebEx or Instant Messenger, any of those, the one thing in common they have is they've all spent tens of millions of dollars on that infrastructure. So PubNub replaces that for companies that don't have tens of millions to spend on their infrastructure. And if you think about it, now that everyone's connected, we're all being trained with our mobile devices to have everything pushed to us in real time, immediate gratification. We see the next generation of apps that are being built, whether they're enterprise apps or mobile apps or consumer apps, are all doing data push, are all being able to synchronize users in real time to collaborate. So PubNub is the foundation for that, the fabric for all that real-time messaging. And then as you take a look at where we evolve, we provide more and more value in that data stream as people use PubNub.
Excellent. Well, we hope to see you at Fluent in 2013.
You got it.
Thank you, Todd.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.